Good morning and welcome to our Sky Vision Lounge, where we do live trade analysis of the market. We do for London session and the New York session 3 days a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. We are now on this is the London session. So welcome. Thank you for creating this time to be here. All right, so let's look at what the market is doing. We have said before that when we're trading, we like to follow the trend. By saying that, we mean that if price is starting from a low point here and it's about to move up, right? We'll see the price move up a bit. Then at some point, it's going to pull back and then it to move up again, and then it to pull back and then it to move up again, right? So, and if it's going down as well, if it's trending downwards, it will start from a high point, then it will push down, giving you a lower low, then it will pull back and then push down again, give you another lower low, and then push up. Pull back and then push down, right? Giving you lower lows, lower highs. So essentially, we have price giving you, if it's moving up, it's giving you a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? And then if it's moving down, it will give you a series of lower lows and higher low. No, lower highs. Lower highs. Let's correct that. Okay. A series of lower highs. So lower lows, lower highs, higher lows. Okay, so that's how price moves. Price will move up a bit, pull back, move up a bit, pull back. And if it's going down, it will push down a bit, pull back, and then push down again, then pull back, and then push down again, right? So let's see if we can identify some of this. So just look at this price action here, this last few days, okay? I'm sure you'll be able to identify it. Look at from this low here, right? Price pulled back, pushed up, pull back, pushed up, pull back again. In here, it did a small change of direction there, right? But then it came back up, pulled back, pushed up, pulled back, pushed up there. So can you see how price was just, then it was moving sideways a bit, and then now it's pushed up again, right? So price generally here is moving upwards, okay? So that's how we identify these patterns that we just highlighted now. Okay, so let's look at what price is doing today. So remember what we like to always say before you take any trade, you need to ask these 3 questions. What did price do overnight? Where is price now? And what must I see price do before I execute a trade? So let me zoom in to what is happening today into this one now. Okay, so what has price done? So price started from somewhere here, a push down, and then a massive push up, giving me a break of structure right there. Now it's pushed down, it's pulled up a bit, and then it's coming back down. So this let me remove this now. So this place here, this zone here is acting like a kind of support, that zone there. So we can either expect price to break this and then possibly move down, or it might even just bounce here and then continue going up, right? But overall, this general direction or the general sense or general bias rather is that it's looking like he wants to push up. Yeah, but we don't know yet what he wants to do. So if you want to be strategic, for instance, I say, okay, where's the last break of structure? This is your, let me look at this. Okay, I'll just take this low. I'll take this low as your line in the sand. This is your major line in the sand there. Okay, but a quick one will be right here, really. So let's see, we won't give it that much space, right? I don't have a clean break of structure here because of this candle here, right? But if I would take from yesterday, then I could say this one here. That would be my break of structure, right? Because we had a break of structure here, then it just moved sideways and then up there. So if you ask where's the last opposite candle that caused this push up, is right down here, right? So let's see what price will do here. Okay, let's look at the next chart. Oh, okay, this one moved very nicely yesterday. That's good. So look at what pound yen is doing. It pushed up a bit, pulled back down, a very huge push up. There must have been news during Asia. Then it's come all the way back down, and then now it's somewhere here, right? So the interim move here, I would say this is my break of structure, and this is my line in the sand down here, this zone here. So what am I expecting? So I've seen a break of structure to the top side. So I'm expecting that this next push here will potentially at least come back to these highs here, right? And then once it can come back to these highs, if it can come all the way back down here, up here, then let's see if it will continue, right? So potentially we're looking for a move up. However, also, if there is some news or something that happens, if it pushes it down, if it goes beyond this zone here, then we'll be looking for a potential sell. Okay, let's look at euro yen. Euro yen too has a similar move. It moved up and then came all the way down. Now it's going back up here. Euro yen has actually done a market structure shift from here. So potentially, we have to just wait to see what will happen. If I was trading this, I'll wait to see, I think up here, I'll use this one here. So I'll rather like to see price come back down, right, and continue downwards. However, if price doesn't want to do that, I wouldn't like to really enter here just yet because it's not yet clear, given that it has done a market structure shift here. So it's showing me that there's some bearishness coming into the market. So all this could just be a pullback to then continue downwards. However, if it then goes and closes above this level, then I can look for bullish setups. Okay, let's look at pound Aussie. This one looks a bit more, this is nice. A push down, so a nice break of structure that you can see there. A push back down. Now it's going back up here. So potentially it's showing that direction. You can see lower lows. You can see a low, high, lower low. Lower high, higher high, lower high. Is it lower high? Higher low rather. Is a higher low. So if this can break above that zone there, then this zone here will become our line in the sand. But at the moment, our line in the sand will be down here because this is the last break of structure that we had. This is the last break of structure, and then price has moved up now. So we're expecting it to continue up. Let's look at Euro USD. Wow, okay, this one is just it's gone up, it's come back down, it's gone up, it's come down. So if we must say this is a break of structure here, so this is a pullback, and then we expect potentially that it will move back up, right? But I don't like this price action, right? I like the ones that actually give you, a movement, something like that, and then you come in maybe somewhere around here to then trade, right? But this one has moved down, then it moved all the way up, Well, let's see. Let's see how price moves. Let me mark that high. I'll be more confident of this trade if it breaks above, then I can trade it to the top side, right? But if it breaks below, where's the line in the sand? If it breaks below those lows there, then we can potentially look for price to go downwards. Let's look at pound USD. Yeah, this one too is showing some bullishness. This was some massive moves up, then it's pulled back. It's pushed up a bit. Let's see if it will come back up here and then continue upwards. That's the preferred move, right? But if it breaks below, this would be a market structure shift. If it breaks below that lows there, right? But if you're using just the break of structures, your line in the sand will be down here, right? But let's see what price will do. Okay. Then on USD yen, okay, this one is looking more like it went up, came back down. So this is a break of structure, pull back, another lower low, and then it's coming back deep into this level here. So will it give us another leg? That's the big question now. So my line in the sand, so price, this was the low. So actually, this is my line in the sand. It's right at the line and it's at the line in the sand right there. Okay. So if it breaks above and closes above, then it has every potential to come up to these highs here and then maybe further up. Okay, but let's see what this will do. Maybe to come back down. Okay. Wow. So not really many trades. I think the only one I really like is pound Aussie. Yeah, this one, I like this one. Okay, but it's gone up now. This, it will have been nice if we caught it, you know, get an entry somewhere there. Let's see if this will pull back again. If it pulls back a little bit, I'll take an entry there. Where is it? Yeah, I'll take an entry somewhere there. Put my stop loss below the levels there, and then see if this will go all the way up. All right. Thank you very much. Do you have any questions? And just to show us, I know somebody asked me about time frames. Let's look at let's say USD. Okay, so let's look at this. So it just perspective. Let me reduce this a bit. You know, just looking for those higher highs, higher lows. You know, you can literally see what price is doing, right? It's just moving that way. And on whatever time frame you use, let me go to, let's say 2 hours chart. Right, you can see that again. Look at this, giving you higher highs, higher lows. Very nice, and price is just moving nice that way, right? Sometimes when it goes sideways, like something in here, it becomes a bit confusing, but overall, we like to see that nice move up. Okay, okay, beautiful. Let's call it a day here. We'll be back at 2 o'clock West African time. If you can join us, that would be great. Thank you.